Welcome back, everyone. So I haven't been with you guys for over a week, but I'm back, and let's see what the market had in store for us today with last week's shenanigans. So let's dive right into it. I'm going to change my chart over here. Alright, so if I'm going to jump quickly to a 1 hour chart, I've made this markup last week. There's a 4 hour fair value gap here. There's a 1 hour fair value gap up there. Alright, so we obviously had that big push from with Trump putting all the tariffs on hold. We saw this big push up. We got into this fair value gap, and this is where I expected some push up to these equal highs up here. But instead, we moved pretty sideways, gap up this morning or when the market opened, and we're still in that sideways move. So I don't know if this is going to actually invert here, this little gap, to take us up to those equal highs today. I mean, it's a short week as well. Easter's on Friday, so just bear that in mind. We might see some big moves maybe tomorrow or Wednesday, but for now, let's just stay here. Alright, so if we really look at this, this is where those equal highs sits, right up there. And that is at, let's see, now this is the equal highs. Let me just see what did I mark out here. Okay, so there is relatively highs. We took it, we broke down and through this gap, and hopefully we'll see price moving up there again. But yeah, so nothing big to be excited about now. So for now, I'm just gonna sit and monitor price. Alright, it's also for pretty slow grinding upwards. I had 2 entries earlier which played out both 2 to 1, so which is nice. Basically what it was a buy here and a buy. There was a buy in the setup here. Then we pretty much going sideways, not doing anything, and I can actually just switch over to it so I can show you. These are the two trades. So obviously with this breakup, inverting here, enter up there, pretty much screwing around, targeted 2 to 1 just above these highs here, and took our time, but we managed to get there. There was another entry here, little gap here. I enter the minute we close above these highs and target another 2 to 1. Obviously this fair value gap of these equal highs here, that was a nice target to get to. We broke above it, and sure enough we managed to get to that. So my next target right now is going to be let me just see, will be these highs here, which is at this level, which is the 1961 level. The gas price is not moving anywhere fast here, so we'll just stick around and see what price actually does. So I'm just going to leave it. Let's go back to this chart rather, or no, let's just stick to this one. We know there's equal highs there. We can take all this off, and what I want us to look for is these levels here. But let's keep an eye on it. Nothing big at this point in time, so not going crazy yet. Okay. Right, let's see, there's 19061, 19. It's a slow day, so, and it's Monday, guys, so just be very careful and don't rush into trades. Alright, so I'm just going to keep an eye on those levels there, and I just want to see how many ticks or points. Okay, so it's not much, 25 points. That's the 1960, and if we go here, we can see there's actually better levels, which is going to be these highs, these two lines here, which is the, say, the 19400 level and the 19240, 250 level. And then obviously this this 19 to 50 level lines up with the 50%, which is the 266 level. So that's a nice place to keep an eye out for price to go to. So let's just hang 10 there. So I couldn't trade last week. I had some technical issues, hence I could not do any trades. I'm back now. I didn't do AM this morning, but I'll definitely be around for the PMs. I'll try to do AM tomorrow. Just keep an eye on my YouTube channel and see what times I'm, obviously putting those placeholders in so you don't miss out on those. Last week was actually a bit of a mess, thankfully technical issues, but I mean, even from a trading perspective, I think there was good opportunities, but pretty much a messy week as well. See if we can get up there to that 1960 level. Let me know what levels you're looking for, what you aiming or targeting, so see if it lines up, or are you done? Have you made your money in the AM session? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so while we wait for that, maybe let's jump quickly to the 4 hours so you guys can see what I was looking at. This gap, 4 hour gap. I was expecting after last week aggressive push in there to come and bounce from this fair value gap and then run through those equal highs, maybe up into the hourly fair value gap. So we pretty much go there slowly, and we spike into this gap that the market opened with. So I'm expecting some push up into that levels there. But yeah, let's just keep an eye. So that's the premise. Of the direction for me, at least. This could be a pullback. Let's see if we're going to continue higher, or do we want to go low first? Go to 5 minutes and see if there's anything standing out here. So as you can see, it's pretty sideways here, and no big shifts. Pretty no man's land. It's moving there, but very slowly. There's a gap there, there's a little gap here, up here as well, so I don't actually know if you want to pull down into these gaps. We can, while we wait, we can look at the market open up here, and came up and test 50% of this, close below this first 15 minute range, a little bit of a almost test there, and then drop. I know there's some people on this who's joining this channel who's trading that first 15 minutes. Well, that would have been a nice trade if you took it, and I'm sure you would have got your 50 points there. Alright, let's see if we can push up here. If we push up there, there's a gap up here, but we've got some liquidity up at these two levels here, and then we've got our 50% right there of that fair value gap. So let's see. Price has been moving slowly, so we might want to come back to test this before we go up. Not sure. Let's see if that's what it wants to do. Okay, so that's pretty much there. So let's see if we want to go. I mean, there's a swing point there, but there's a gap there. There's a gap there, so maybe it goes to that little gap. Let's mark it out rather. Tiny gap, yeah. Okay, let's see. If you really take this swing point here to this high, you'll see that fair value gap, that's 50% right there. This is in line with the 61. But there's a gap lower here, so let's just wait and see if it actually wanna go lower, or does it wanna stay above this fair value gap here. And then we've got targets higher. I don't know, guys. You must tell me if there's anything you're looking at here. Is there anything specific you want me to cast my eye over? I mean, there's not much I can show you now. You know, with the market moving so slow. See is so pretty sideways grind since the gap opened. Boom, 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 boom. Just that touch those highs, shift lower, nice entry up here, and then nice big expansion down, clearing this big gap, and now, you know, consolidate, and now slowly moving up. So I don't know what the slowly moving up means. Is it we want to go higher, or is it slowly up to come down first before we go up? Maybe tomorrow or so. So let's see. So I don't know how the market's going to close here today. Could be, you know, that last minute thing where the market do some crazy stuff. There's no news coming out today, so or you know, big high impact news, unless there's something Mr. Trump wants to say to change things for us, but I don't know. Maybe everybody's still having long weekends. I mean, in theory, from this swing point down to this one here, I mean, we at this, if you're a Fibonacci trader with direction moving, I mean, this is aggressive down and now it's slowly pulling back. So this could be another challenge to this low, I don't know. I just know there's liquidity higher up. And that's why I can't take any trades here, because this isn't the premium type of level to come lower. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe we go to this fair value gaps, and we've had this consolidation type of area here, slowly moved out of it. So I don't know, maybe we come back and just continue sideways for the remainder of the day. But I don't see us going fairly quickly to these levels up here. Or it doesn't seem like it's in a hurry to get there. But let's hold our breath and see. Let's see what the 1 minute looks like. Right, so we've got move up, consolidating sideways down. I mean, anybody trading bear flags, bull flags, all types of flags. I don't know if this is a bull flag forming. I don't know. I don't trade flags or any of those patterns. I'm very curious to go to liquidity, which is up here. But let's see. I mean, there's liquidity down here as well, if you really think about it. Market consolidate, we ran lower, we ran this high, we made a higher low. These equal highs here, then we spiked through it. Just want to see, you guys can see what I see. Lower, higher high, that's liquidity grabs. Equal highs here, take this low out and immediately spike through all of this, taking that out, going sideways, now breaking up higher. I mean, this is all liquidity here. This low took liquidity, so these lows here, so like there could be some sort of a push lower. But I mean, if you look at price, like we said, it's going slowly nowhere. So maybe it's not, maybe it's just playing for time into the next day or something, or yeah, maybe creates a nice move in Asia or London tomorrow, and with some pretty sideways move. I do think we'll have a bigger move either tomorrow or Wednesday, and the reason I say that is it's a short week. It's Easter Friday. I don't believe there will be any trading, so we could see all of the moves happening earlier or midweek rather, before closing off this week. And then hopefully next week we'll see some better action. But maybe guys, maybe we just see brilliant price action tomorrow. Right, let's see if we can get some sort of a push up here to this 1960 level. Let's see if we can get any of that. See again, price just moving sideways here. Not giving any good opportunities for any buying or selling, in my opinion. Obviously, it's not financial advice. Just telling you guys what I see. Let me see something quickly. If this is it, let's see if this was a trade. Guys, I'm not saying, I'm just looking at something for myself. Marking something out here. Let's see if we can get to that 1960. That's a nice 2-1 if that's a trade. Something I'm testing. So I'm just marking them out. So don't take any trades. Because I'm still collecting data on these setups. Right, let's see. What is that actually? It's like a 56 point target, 28 point stop. Maybe that is some sort of a flag. I don't know. There's momentum breaking above. You want to see price closing above there in order to go higher, like it's doing now. Almost at that 960 level. Pretty stuck there. I think this is already a 1-to-1 risk reward for this trade, which is not a bad trade. And that would be a nice 2-to-1 trade. Right. That's a nice one. Getting close to that. Once I've done testing on the strategy, guys, I will show it to you guys. I'll still decide how I'm going to use it. I'm using it for myself from a testing perspective, collecting data. Something I've been testing for a while. And it's only a 2-to-1 trade. Obviously, you can target bigger targets if you want. But the aim for this thing is to get that 1-to-1 break even, then 2-to-1, unless this was equal highs or something in the way that's pretty strong, then obviously you can keep it out longer. But don't worry about it now. Once I'm happy with it, I will look to share it with you guys. Slow moving price. Alright guys, I think I am going to stick around for another 20 minutes. And now I'm going to dial off here. I mean, price is not moving the way it should or the way I like. And I think there's some obvious, unless something happens now and price becomes very energetic or anything to that effect. Alright, so in this case, I would draw my fair value gap in there, expect that to hold price, and then actually like to see the 2-to-1 play out. Make it bigger for you guys. So earlier today I had 2-to-1s that played out, and now as well a 2-to-1, so in total 6-to-1 today. Nice reaction off that fair value gap there. We've got some targets up here, the 240 target. I'm not saying it's going to run from here all the way there. I would like to see it, but seeing the way price is moving, I would not count on it, to be honest. This black candle did not close full, barely enough in here, so we could see price come back lower to run these lows, then go higher, or just go high and then come back as a target for later. Okay, so there we get some sort of a push and close above that high of this high here. So now I want to see price move higher from there. I must tell you guys, small moves like that, I'm saying moving higher. Now there we get our 2 to 1. Those little moves, the way it looks on the chart now, last week those little moves there was easily 100 point moves. And but yeah, that's another 2 to 1 playing out nicely, and pretty happy with that. And now we could either run higher. I mean, the first target was this 960, which I've put in the comments. Boom, target. So that's what we put out earlier. And yeah, now let's see if that. What did I say? 240. But yeah, let's just keep an eye on it. Okay, while we're on this, let's see what's happening in the world of news. And let's just chat on that, or let's see. Right, Wednesday we've got core sales, that retail core sales at 8:30. We've got Fed Chair Powell speak at 1:30 p.m. and then Thursday it's unemployment claims. So yeah, let's see, maybe Wednesday and Thursday is what's gonna drive things here. Then Friday obviously it's Easter. And I don't see anything telling that the president's going to speak or say anything. Alright, so let's see. Let's say right, now we're breaking through that gap. Let's see if we want to invert. I'm gonna take no, I want to leave this on there, but let's see if we want to invert this, and then we've got equal lows here. Then there could be shorting opportunities there. So let's just be patient and see. Okay, so this is an inverted fair value gap now. Let's see if it's going to hold price to push it lower to these lows here, and then to the I don't know, maybe this fair value gap, or just here, or just invert this back and run higher. Okay, also keep in mind, guys, there's another fair value gap here. So it could bounce off this inverted fair value gap, and invert this to go higher. or maybe not. Let's see. Let us see. Let's see if you want to go for those equal lows. Maybe we'll get stuck here, or let's see if we can get some energy somewhere. Okay, let's see if we can close below these lows. I mean, if that was the spike to run higher, I mean, that's silly to me. So I would think these equal lows here would be the catalyst to run and then go higher. I would really want to induce people to go short and not make it easy to go long, yeah. Amazing. Just amazing. Been struggling to see price going directly for liquidity before it moves on lately, so it's either violent or it's dragging its feet, going nowhere. Come on, take those equal lows. I know you want them. Right, now we didn't close below this lows. Now I want to see price come down and close below this low in order to take those equal lows out. And then this fair value gap, an inverted fair value gap, should hold price down. Obviously, if we break through it, then I think we go higher. Let's see. At least go challenge that low. Let's see if you can get through it. Right, so I don't know. We got to see what price is doing in this fair value gap here. If we're gonna just spike up there to run these highs as liquidity and then come crashing down into this equal lows, or aggressively push up, close above it, and run higher. So those are the two scenarios here. Right, let's see if we're gonna get that push down. Let's make it a little bit bigger here for everybody, because price is doing so nothing that you actually have to zoom in. So there's a high, high, high. So we run all this liquidity here. So now let's see if we can close below these lows to go lower to these equal lows. Don't worry about this. This was an earlier trade. Or are we just going to go sideways here and run up and run down and do nothing? Or are we going to challenge this low at least? Remember guys, these lows here are all creating liquidity as well, so I want to see that happening there. Right, let's see if we can push, push, push. Push. Do it. Do it. Got that guys, equal lows out. So if we close about below this swing point here, then I would like to target those equal lows there. Come on. You can do it. Now you can, but you didn't close below it. Push it again. Push, 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 push. Right, so we didn't close this. I don't know if this is just going to take this liquidity or this fair value gap down here to push lower, or is this actually just a rejection to go back up here? Let's see. Just amazing. so close down there. But for some reason, you're not even interested to get close to that. So all we gotta do now is sit and wait. Right, let's see if we are. Let's just give it another 10. Oh, come on. Okay, I don't know what the count this is. But anyways, it should take us down there. And this can sit up here. And let's see if we can get that moved down. I want to see price close below these swing lows and then push price down to those equal lows. Right, so let's see if we can get that push lower now and close below this swing low here. We need to close below that. Then I'll be confident or happy to see price go low. If we spike like this, it's just going to grind. And there's like a 1-to-1 already. Let's see if we can get there. Come on, let's go, guys. If we can get through this profit target, that's me for today. And then obviously I'll see you guys tomorrow in the PM session again. But let's first see if I can get down to this bloody equal lows. I'm trying to look back and see why price actually came back here. I mean, there's no gaps here. The only gap is this one up here. These are all wicks. So I'm wondering why it's pulling back there. I mean, if you really want to run higher, you want to go up here. Because these are all liquidity here. But I would think you want to go down and take these equal lows first. Oh boy. This looks like another flag. Flag push, flag push. Not trading flags. But it pretty much looks like it's. Right, let's see if we can get that push down now. Come on. Amazing how long it takes for price to invert something to get to liquidity. That's right here. Screwing around sideways, get close, and then turn around and go the opposite direction to run the other liquidity. And that's what I'm talking about, guys. It's been a pain, to be quite honest. Alright, I think I'm gonna probably get stopped out here. Yep. So what I'm gonna do now, guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'll see you guys tomorrow in my next PM session. Hopefully we see some better price action. I'll be around for AM, but I don't know if I'm gonna stream it. I'm gonna do some personal trading. But anyways, stay safe, don't overtrade, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Cheers for now. Bye bye.